Yo, what is going on, Knicks Nation? It's your boy coming to you guys with a brand new video. Before I get started this video, I just want you guys to subscribe and like this video. I'm trying to hit 140 subscribers. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So as you guys know by the thumbnail and title, today we're talking about Victor Oladipo and the possibility of him getting traded to the New York Knicks. So today on Twitter, Legend Hoops and a couple other reputable reporters came out and said that Houston Rockets are open to trading Victor Oladipo. And one of the teams that have come up is the Clippers, and another team that's come up is the New York Knicks. So let's talk about the New York Knicks and Victor Oladipo, why it makes sense, why it might not make sense, and let's get into it. So let's talk about the Knicks. So the Knicks right now are 10-13. We beat the Chicago Bulls yesterday. We went 1-2 against them. Should have gone 2-2. So I think there is definitely a rift going on between Tom Thibodeau and the front office. I feel like the front office was trying to build for the future and letting the young guys develop and everything, whereas Tom Thibodeau has always been a guy that wants to win now, because he is pretty old. He's only had 3 coaching jobs, but he's been, assistant coach a couple of years, a lot of years actually. I feel like Tom Thibodeau wants to win now, and that's why he's putting in the veterans, win now, and he's not giving the young guys developmental time, like Obi Toppin, Frank Ntilikina, DSJ. The list goes on and on. So why this trade might make sense for the New York Knicks? Let me tell you guys a trade first. So the trade that I have come up with is the Knicks get Victor Oladipo and Sterling Brown. The Houston Rockets get DSJ, Frank Ntilikina, Alex Brooks, and the 2021 first round LA Clippers pick. So the Clippers pick we know is not going to be as valuable because they're going to be definitely a finals playoff team for sure. Why this makes sense for the New York Knicks? So the New York Knicks get rid of, dead cap room space, because DSJ is not going to play for the Knicks after the season. Frank Ntilikina's time, I believe, is up. Alex Brooks is a player that you can give up. He's been an injury prone player, and if you can get rid of him for somebody that's very high caliber as a Victor Oladipo, makes sense. And the 2020 first round pick, like I said, is going to be like a second round pick, late first round pick. So why this trade makes sense? The Knicks get a player that is going to help them win now, or is going to push them over the top. They're not going to be championship contenders, but they're definitely going to be like a 4 seed, 5 seed. What this is going to allow the New York Knicks to do is, it's going to be like, look, we got Victor Oladipo, we got a couple young growing stars, and we made it to the playoffs, and we're the 4th, 5th seed. It's going to allow other free agents to look at the Knicks, be like, okay, I can definitely go there. So it's going to allow for more free agents to join the New York Knicks. But should the New York Knicks do this? Victor Oladipo is 29 and he's on a contract year, so package for Victor Oladipo is not going to be as high as like a Bradley Beal or somebody else like a Zach LaVine. He is an injury prone player. He has come off a major knee injury surgery, and he's definitely been looking like a good player for sure. The Knicks get a good player that's going to help them win now, and the Houston Rockets get a couple young assets in DSJ, Frank Ntilikina. They get a pick to build for the future, because that's what the Houston Rockets are doing. So it makes sense in a way for both teams, but the question is, should the New York Knicks do it? Because Victor Oladipo is on a contract year, and there's no guarantee that he's going to come and stay after the season. But you're not giving up as big of an assets for Victor Oladipo, so it does make sense. But it depends on what the front office wants and what Tom Thibodeau wants. If Tom Thibodeau wants to win now, then this trade is most likely going to happen. If the front office wants to develop the young players, which they're not doing right now, because Obi's playing 10 minutes, 12 minutes, DSJ, Frank Ntilikina, Kevin Knox is not even playing at all. So let me know what you guys think about this trade. I'm not against it, but if the package is right, I'll do it. If not, then we gotta let it go, because we can definitely sign him in the offseason if we want to. But let me know what you guys think about this.